First memory, lots of mud.
My overwhelming impression is one of rubber boots.
There was a lot of mud, there were a lot of paths which changed weekly.
And of course it was known as the farm, for good reason, because it had been a couple of years prior.
My name's Peter Rogers. I'm one of the first students to attend Monash University when it was established in 1961.
I start?
Yeah.
Good, okay, I'm older. Yeah. So I came here in the second year, 62, and I studied arts.
I was 63 and I did civil engineering.
I did a Bachelor of Arts, Diploma of Education, 1962. We were a band of pioneers, and that gelled us together.
It's about being part of something that was very new and exciting.
It was an opportunity to help create something, and I think all the pioneers have helped create the culture that we have today.
The Monash Pioneers are the first graduates and staff of the university. They came to Monash in those first 5 years, and they are a vital part of the definition of the spirit and the nature of the university as it has developed over the decades.
I mean, it was a whole lifestyle. We came here first thing in the morning and we were reluctant to go home. And the campus centre, even then, was a centre of life.
It was also the beginning, I think, of co-ed college life.
I'd come from a boys' school in Geelong, so the first half of my first year was spent just, God, what is this?
Well, one thing is that we had to have our watering hole, and that watering hole was the Notting Hill Hotel. It became the largest seller of beer of any hotel in Australia. It was lucky we had 6 o'clock closing in those days. Very lucky. I think it was during orientation week, I can't remember, he said you can do anything you like at Monash as long as you don't climb on the roof. If you wanted to do something outside study, it was there, and if it wasn't, you started it up and did it.
In terms of extracurricular opportunities, there were heaps of them, despite the small student numbers and the youth of the university.
I was the first person to lead Monash onto the football ground, and I finished up getting a university blue, which my father always considered to be worth half a degree.
Monash introduced yoga. It was one of the very early classes, I think.
Did we do that together?
You did join it.
Yeah.
And when you got near exam times, you used your yoga, got you through, I think. Walking in here today, it's still an exciting place in which to study.
How it's changed over the last 4 or 5 years. I mean, I just get a buzz.
And Monash has become the international university in Australia. And it started, I think, from those first days. When I approached Monash, they wanted to engage more with industry. That gave me a good opportunity to get involved.
I said, look, how would you like us to form some form of foundation for the university, to put back in some way?
A number of us were very keen to increase the link with Sir John Monash.
I can think of no other person who could be a better role model for students than Sir John Monash.
There's a real value, I think, in contributing back. My wife, Kathy, and I have a bequest for Monash. It's not going to build a new building at Monash, but if we all do that, it will help continue the development of Monash.
I'm not a wealthy man, unlike some, so I put back by offering advice in some cases, informal mentoring, and in fact I've offered myself to talk about John Monash to students. Adopt as your fundamental creed that you will equip yourself in life not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community.
My name is Maxwell and I'm a second year science student at Monash University. What most people don't realise is that Monash provides a lot of scholarships, but a lot of the scholarships at Monash are actually provided for by our alumni. And I think it's definitely been sort of an ethos that's been instilled in me from this experience, from receiving the Community Leader Scholarship, that I'll definitely carry on into my future and hopefully one day give back like the alumni have given to me.
I'd urge people who are pioneers who've not connected with us before, come back, talk to our alumni engagement team. There are all sorts of different ways of being engaged with Monash, talking to students, mentoring students, giving us advice about how you understand your world, your profession, your industry. We have such a rich diversity of people and experiences that we can connect you to. Come and talk to our alumni engagement team. They'd love to hear from you.